Good morning, everyone. Treasure seekers and fans of the show Civil War Gold. It is I, Treasure Troller, on a beautiful Saturday morning at the Muskegon Public High School. We're going to take a look at one of the shots from episode 6. And we'll talk about that today and talk about how they done went and debunked their own theory, not once, but twice. But the one time you already knew about if you've been watching my previous videos. Actually, one from last year. And here we have the statue that they were filming in front of. Light might be a problem this morning. So here we have Charles Hackley, 1837, 1905. And you could see this before. Like I said, this is Muskegon High School, home of the Muskegon Big Reds. There's their field. They are one of the powerhouse football teams in the state of Michigan, one of the very best. I know there's probably other people from other states that say, yeah, well, Texas, blah, yada, 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 Florida. I understand. Every state's got their good football teams and bad ones. This happens to be a very good team. And they commonly refer to their field as historic Hackley Field. So I thought I'd give you a little shot of the facility here. You can see I'm scanning across, and this is a couple of the older buildings right here. And I'm not sure if they called that one the high school, but as you can see, this is this last shot here with the green siding, sort of the more modern brick 2-story. All that is the newer school, and up there on you can just kind of see the rooftop. And we got the single story, and then we have another older building on site. I don't know which one was the skills center building. It's not really that important. So let's get to the debunking of episode 6. Not once, but twice. And it's bad enough that they use their own expert to debunk their own theory. So, the first debunking. There's a foundry here. Maybe it's that building right there. It could be one of these two, and there's the tunnel, you know, in between those two buildings. It could be one of those two buildings. But they had a foundry in one of the buildings where they could smelt the gold, change it into whatever they wanted. Now this, like I said, if you've watched some of my videos, some of my vlogs, that doesn't come as a big surprise to you because I told you about that last year. It could have been my second or third video, or it's the reveal video. That the Muskegon Iron and Steel Company, which took out loans from the Hackley Union Bank, the Muskegon Lumbermen's Bank, and a personal bond for approximately $10,000 from Charles Hackley. And then the foundry went bankrupt. And Charles Hackley paid off what the foundry owed the Lumbermen's Bank. It effectively made Charles Hackley the owner of a foundry. Now, I don't know if this is the same one. I have the legal description. I really don't care to spend a bunch of time in a county office researching it. I don't think it's really that important. The fact that there was one, possibly two foundries is more than enough evidence to show you that the gold never had to leave Muskegon as Civil War gold. It was already good, clean gold. First time all year I got to say that, or this season. They could have made it into whatever they wanted without any problem. But the biggest debunk of their theory, the biggest one, came from their expert. When they sat down with that Mason, or member of the Masons, or I think he was a member of the Masons anyways. I can't think of the other group that they always associate all these conspiracies with. The Masons and I don't know, you know, and I won't be able to think of it because I need to. But anyways, they were talking about the gold and how the gold was commandeered, and he said, well, why was it commandeered or stolen? You know, maybe it was just gifted to them. Gifted as a reward for capturing Jefferson Davis. Well, Shazam. If it was a gift and it's theirs to do with it as they please, then why the conspiracy? Why? Why do they need to bury it? Why do they need to go back and dig it up years later? Why do they need to smelt it down? Why do they need to take it on a ferry across Lake Michigan to Utah and pull it out of a mine to make it good, clean gold? There's no need for any of that. They debunked their own theory by bringing their expert on. So there you have it, people. There you have it. There's nothing that makes sense to their theory. The guy in Washington, he's just another one of these conspiracy theorist guys. You know, he's big into that, I don't know what it is, KGC, KFC, you know, whatever. That's his research. So that's really what you can pull out of this episode. We don't need to talk about tunnels. We don't need to talk about experts in Washington. We don't need to talk about the Masons or the Knights Temple. That's what I was thinking of, that I couldn't have. He was a Mason, I believe. Because we don't need to think about any of those guys. I just thought of something. Maybe the gold's buried underneath this statue. Wouldn't that be the shits? It may be buried right underneath here. Ken! No, he's not here. But anyways, they debunked their own theory. The gold was given as a gift, a reward, if you will. Do with it as you please. So there you have it. Not once but twice. Their theory really was debunked. Or I would say debunked once, but made their other theories about having to take the gold and moving it out of a mine to prove that they had gold and it was, you know, good clean gold. There's no need for that. They could do it right here in Muskegon. And I think in my video I said, in that vlog from last year, the reveal vlog, that if you believe that the gold made it to Muskegon, I was going to tell you why it never left Muskegon as Civil War gold. So I don't understand why they would have to take it anywhere if they could cast it down and make anything they wanted out of it. Gold vase, unmarked gold bars, whatever. So it's up for you guys to decide. The next thing I wanted to kind of briefly talk about was there is a show on History Channel that I highly recommend watching. I really enjoy the show. It's on, I'm pretty sure, Thursday nights. The show is called Alone, and it is like Survivor on steroids. They take 10 individuals, drop them off in the middle of nowhere alone, and they fend for themselves until they tap out. The winner gets $500,000. So it's a great show. I highly recommend you watch it. Also, I think we got another subscriber. So if there's some of you that are out there that are a little bit hesitant to take the red pill, I'm here to tell you that our pharmaceutical company has got the red pill now in liquid form and suppository. So we're just trying to make it as easy as you can. So that's about it. They kind of shot themselves in the foot. So with that, Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.